There are still so many unanswered questions regarding the death of Katlego. The family of Katlego believed to be a person who was found dead in murderer and rapist Thabo Bester's prison cell is looking for answers. According to his family, Beren, who also used his father's surname Polo and who lived in Bloemfontein, went missing in March 2022. They reported it to the police 2 months later in May 2022. Almost a year later, the police contacted Beren's mother, Monica Matsie, about her son. She was asked to do the DNA tests, after which she was told that her son was dead. South African Police Service SAP spokesperson Athlenda Mate confirmed that the family of the body found in the cell has been informed. Mate said no further comment would be issued. Bester escaped from Mangaung Correctional Center on 3 May 2022 by faking his death in a prison fire. SAPS confirmed in Parliament that 3 bodies were collected from the Free State mortuary by Bester's partner, Nandi Phamagudumana, the third of which was the one that was found in Bester's cell, burned beyond recognition. Police comments over the weekend imply that it was Beren's body in the cell. According to the post-mortem report on the body found in the cell, the person died in a blunt force injury to the head before being smuggled into the cell and burned. But Beren's family has received conflicting accounts from police officers about how Beren died. One police officer told them that Beren collapsed in Bloemfontein City Center and was taken to Pelonomi Hospital, while another said he was injured and died in the hospital. Beren's family described him as tall and slender, but the body found in the cell was 1.45 meters, according to the post-mortem. The average adult male height in South Africa is 1.69 meters. A forensic pathologist has, however, previously explained to Ground Up that it is possible for a post-mortem to get the height of a person wrong, especially since the body was in the fetal position. It is not clear why the family has not yet been able to view and identify Beren's body. They were expecting to be allowed to visit the morgue on Monday, but were told that investigations were still taking place. SAPS did not respond to our request for comment, and the Free State Health Department, which runs the state morgue, said it could not comment on the Thabo Bester matter. Beren lived around the block in Mangaung from Senohe Matswara, the prison warden facing charges of murder and aiding and abetting Bester's escape. According to a close friend, Beren knew Matswara and they both frequented a local tavern at walking distance from their homes. Ground Up visited Matswara's house on Monday, where his Volkswagen T-Roc R-Line is still parked. Times Live reported that he is thought to have bought the car, worth about 650,000 rands, using money paid to him to help orchestrate Bester's escape. The same report indicates that Matswara's lifestyle changed considerably in the months before and after Bester's escape. Several people in Bloemfontein told Ground Up that they have little confidence in the police to solve missing persons cases. One man we spoke to has a cousin who's been missing since August 2021. The case was reported to the police on the day he went missing, but there still has not been any follow-up. According to the missing man's mother, she was given a case number. Beren grew up in the care of his grandmother Alice Ralilating. His parents had divorced when he was very young and his mother remarried. His father Bathumpolo lives in Johannesburg. After announcing on Twitter that the body found in the cell had been identified as his son, Mpolo has received much media attention. He is very active on Twitter, yet over the past year he has made no previous mention of his son being missing. Mpolo has said that he implored the family to report Beren missing after noticing that he hadn't been regularly posting on Facebook. The last public post on Beren's Facebook page is from July 2021, but according to his aunt, this was because he lost his phone. When Ground Up visited Beren's household on Sunday, his mother and grandmother were distraught and angry. Ralila then said she needs to see the body. The DNA is fine for now, but we want closure. We need to know how our son ended up dead and burnt in jail, she said. Beren had never had any conflicts with the law, according to his family, and it came as a great shock to them that his life would end in a prison cell. They wanted to hold a funeral for Beren this coming Sunday, but they were unable to plan until the police confirmed that they can collect the body. The family said it took 2 months before they reported the case to the police because Beren would often visit relatives for long periods without letting anyone know. But when they realized that Beren was not coming back, they went to the police. Ralila then said that after reporting Beren missing, they visited all the government morgues and hospitals surrounding Bloemfontein and left their contact details and a picture of Beren. Beren leaves behind 2 children. One is 3 years old and the other is 5. He studied to be a paramedic and his last job was as a waiter at Space. His former girlfriend Thandiwe Boleme, who's the mother of his younger son, said that Beren was a loving father. He was unemployed at the time of his disappearance, but he would always make an effort to support his children, Boleme said. Beren's best childhood friend, Katlego, told Ground Up that they were both devoted fans of the Bloemfontein Celtic Football Club. He used to say there are many challenges in life and he would never give up because tough times never last, but tough people do last. I feel that I've lost one of my body parts after losing my friend, said Sabota. As I was going through the story, I noticed that Katlego went missing on March and this Thabo Bester's escape was on May. So I'm wondering, where was he the whole month? In between the whole of April, where was this guy? Because if he went missing on March, maybe he probably died around that March. And where was his body kept at so that it can be used in the escape of Bester? Something continues to not make sense for me there, guys, because I keep wondering if whether we're dealing with the same person here that was used in the escape for Bester. Maybe at the end of the day we'll be told that wasn't him. And again, what I wanted to also touch on is where the parents, is it the mother, something like that, who said they were told that he just collapsed and died. But I wanted to just ask myself if it's not possible to get a head force, because according to the postmortem, they're saying that the report says he died from a force on the head. And I wanted to be but it's possible that if maybe they're saying he collapsed and fell, the chances of getting a force on the head are very high. And the other thing was regarding his phone. They're saying he lost his phone on July 2021, and then he got missing on March 2022. So I'm asking myself, a guy like this guy who was so young and actually searching around for jobs, is it possible that he could stay without a phone for so many months? Something like 9 months, guys. Even there, guys, it still doesn't add up for me. It's for me, sometimes I keep thinking maybe this is just a made-up story, just so that something can just be brought, that people can actually be told this is the evidence, this is what Bester used to escape. I'm not trying to kind of speak, or rather, support this guys. No, it's only that some things, they just really don't add up for me. But anyway, I'll hear from you what your thoughts are regarding this one. I'll see you on the next video, and thank you so much for being a part of this video, guys. Remember to give this video a like if you liked it, give it a share, and consider subscribing just in case you are not. My love is real.